So it's 2022. That's nuts. I can't believe it. And obviously this is not only the first video that I filmed in 2022, but also the first video that I've posted. So Happy New Year to all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Now let's dive into the very first video of the year. And in today's video, I'm reviewing one of the most anticipated sneakers of the year, which is also pretty crazy to say because the year just started. What's up everybody? I'm Seth Fowler, and today I'm reviewing the upcoming Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue. So I kind of can't believe that I have this shoe already because this shoe doesn't even come out till February. And that's because they just keep pushing back the release date and pushing back the release date. And as of right now, this shoe is set to release on February 16th, 2022 for a retail price of $170. And from what I can remember, this shoe was supposed to release in like early January, the first release date. But now it's February, and because the shoe has been pushed back so many times, if you look at the production dates for this shoe, they're pretty far back. In fact, this shoe was produced between August 18th, 2021 to October 21st, 2021, which is actually a pretty long time for this shoe to be sitting in a warehouse. I'm assuming this shoe probably got shipped out to some stores, and that's how people were dropping their reviews like a month ago. At least that's what I'm assuming. But we're finally getting it, finally at the end of February, and I actually grabbed my pair from GOAT. I paid resale for it, so it wasn't cheap, but at least I have a pair to give you guys a full early review. Actually, speaking of GOAT, if you guys want to grab a pair of the Dark Marina Blue Air Jordan 1s for yourself, or just check the resale price, I've left an affiliate link to GOAT in the description below. But this is actually a shoe that I've been very, very excited for, and that's because I'm a huge Jordan 1 fan, particularly the Air Jordan 1 highs, and this colorway, although not an OG colorway, is one of the cleaner colorways that I think Jordan brand has dropped in the last couple months. I mean, obviously 2021 was a pretty insane year for Jordan 1 releases. We had the University Blues, we had the Patent Breads, we had the Hyper Royals, and of course all the Travis Scotts and Ama Maniers, but there's something about this Dark Marina Blue colorway that I really, really like. Like I said, it's not an original colorway, but it feels like one because of the color blocking and because of the colors that they used. Before we get into the shoe any farther though, I do want to take a quick look at the box and show you generally what you can expect when you pick up a pair of Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blues. So as you may have been able to guess, the shoe comes in your standard Air Jordan 1 box. It's got a black semi-gloss top with your red logo across the top and along the sides. On one side you've got the size tag. I obviously went with a size 9, which is my true size, and the official colorway of this shoe is Dark Marina Blue, black and white. But that's pretty much all there is to it. You do get your shoe trees, I got my GOAT sticker, and then you also do get an extra 2 sets of laces. You get a black set of laces and also I believe a pair of white laces, but I can't find them. Here they are. But personally, and we'll get to this a little bit later on, I think the blue laces are just the way to go. But getting back into the shoe, again, this is just one of those colorways that's so easy to rock. It's super clean, it's super minimal, but at the same time, it pops. And as you may have noticed in those on-foot shots, I'm wearing a pair of the brand new upcoming Apothecary camo socks. And like this video, this camo collection is our first sock drop of 2022. Now this is a pair of socks that I was wearing in the video. This is the blue camo colorway with the reflective Apothecary logo. It looks insane when you take a picture of this sock with the flash. It's awesome. But in addition to this colorway, you also have sort of a real tree colorway, which looks a little dingy because I've been wearing the shoe for the last 2 weeks straight. It also has a reflective logo. You've got a gray, black, and neon green colorway with the reflective logo as well. And this is the retail packaging that it comes in, so you will be getting this if you grab a pair of these. And then of course you've got the orange, red, and brown colorway, which of course also features a reflective logo. And I don't know if you noticed, but on my hat we've got an Apothecary sock pin, which will be included on orders of $50 or more while supplies last. So if you guys want to grab any of this fire camo collection, they drop this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time on apothecary.com. And if you're afraid that you're going to miss the drop, you can also follow us on Instagram at apothecary, which I'll link in the description below, and we'll make sure to notify you as soon as the drop goes live. But with that out of the way, let's dive right into the materials that make up the Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue. So as you can probably tell, this shoe comes with pretty much your standard Air Jordan 1 leather. It's not incredible. It's definitely a little bit on the stiffer side. It's not tumbled by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not bad. I mean, at the end of the day, you're buying a mass-produced sneaker for $170, so you can't expect insane quality, but at the same time, I don't know, I kind of would have liked something a little bit better than this. Around the edge of the toe and the mudguard, you've got this really vibrant Dark Marina Blue, or I'm assuming that's what they're calling the Dark Marina Blue. In the center of the toe, you've got this black perforated leather, and then as you move up on the shoe, you get to your Dark Marina Blue laces. Now, as I mentioned before, if you don't like these laces, you can switch them out for the black laces or the white laces. Personally, I dig the way that these blue laces look, but you know, to each their own. I'm sure some people will prefer the other color laces. That's totally fine. That's why they give you other sets of laces. But I do have to compliment Jordan brand on the color matching between the laces and the color of the leather. That's actually pretty hard to do, especially when it's two different materials, and they've done it I mean, almost flawlessly. It's almost the exact same tone, which is crazy. Underneath the laces, you've got your pretty standard black nylon Air Jordan 1 tongue, and at the top of the tongue, you've got your Nike Air tag that comes in blue with the Nike Air logo in white. Then moving inside the shoe, you've got this black mesh fabric sock liner, which is pretty nicely padded. And what I find kind of interesting about this sock liner is that it seems like over the last couple years, Jordan Brand has really changed it up from that sort of rougher mesh that they used on the 2016 Jordan 1s to this more soft and I guess fabric-y feeling sock liner, which I'm actually kind of down with. Then rounding off the inside of the shoe, you've got a white insole with the Nike Air branding printed on the heel in blue, which will inevitably wear off the first or second time you wear this shoe. That never sticks around. Actually, on the A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 3s, I've worn that shoe probably 50 plus times, and for some reason the logo is still on the insole of that shoe. I don't know how they did it. They must have printed it in a different way, or maybe heat pressed it or something, but whatever they did, it stuck around. Unfortunately, on Jordan 1s though, I mean, you're going to be able to tell if the shoe is not DS pretty much immediately. As far as sizing and fit, the Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue does seem to fit true to size. In fact, it fits just like every other pair of Air Jordan 1s. If you own a pair of Jordan 1s, just go with your standard size in Jordan 1s. If you don't, I definitely recommend trying on at least a pair of Air Jordan 1 highs, just to make sure that you're not making a $170 mistake, or even worse, a resale priced mistake if you haven't tried these shoes on before and you buy the wrong size. Continuing back in the shoe, you've got more of that really nice vibrant blue leather on the eye stay of the sneaker, and in the midfoot of the shoe, you've got more of that black leather, which actually kind of has these ripples in it, which I don't love. That means it's not the best quality leather in the world. And then smack dab on top of that black leather, you've got this bright blue Nike swoosh. Then as you move farther back in the shoe, you get to more of that bright blue leather around the heel, and of course on this wing strap thing. And then on the lateral side of this wing, you've got the Air Jordan Wings logo debossed into the material in glossy black. And then finally, rounding off the upper of the shoe around the top of the ankle, you've got more of that black leather, which I think is a nice addition. I'm glad they didn't do something like make it white, which they've been doing a lot of recently. I feel like this part of the shoe should always be black. It just looks better in black. I mean, it looks fine on some shoes, not in black. I think even the Mochas had like a white panel right up here, and of course the A Ma Maniére ones have like a snakeskin panel, but for most colorways, I feel like black is just the way to go. Let this part sort of fade into the back and let the color be the thing that really pops. Then moving down on the shoe, you get to this bright white Air Jordan 1 midsole, and then finally moving to the bottom of the shoe, you've got your Dark Marina Blue Air Jordan 1 rubber outsole. So overall, I would say that the Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue will definitely go down as one of the better Air Jordan 1 colorways this year. I feel like because 2022 seems to be the year of the Air Jordan 2s, Jordan Brand will be focusing more on that silhouette, and we'll see a lot more collaborations on that shoe than on this shoe. And I think out of all these sort of standard Air Jordan 1 releases that we at least know about for right now, this is definitely one of the stronger shoes. I don't think it's going to be like a sneaker of the year, but I definitely think it's one of the better Air Jordan 1 releases. I think this colorway will sort of be on the same level as the University Blue Air Jordan 1s. Maybe not as limited as that shoe, but definitely as popular as that shoe, at least in my opinion. The colorway of this shoe just reminds me so much of those reverse bred Air Jordan 185s that dropped, I think it was 2020. That's crazy how long ago that was. But it's the same sort of style, just with blue instead of red, and I definitely dug that colorway, and I think I like this colorway possibly even more than that. As far as availability for this shoe, I'm not exactly sure what the production numbers are like on the Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blues. I'm assuming it's high-ish. I don't think it's going to be an incredibly limited sneaker, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to be like a GR release. Because so many people have already reviewed this sneaker, I usually take that as a sign that a shoe isn't the hardest shoe in the world to get, and because of that, I don't think it will be impossible to grab this shoe. I think if you're diligent with your raffle entries and you make sure to stay on top of the release, you shouldn't have too hard of a time grabbing this shoe. And resale, while right now it's a little bit high because we are still a month out from the release, I don't think it's going to be too crazy after this shoe drops. But that pretty much wraps up my review of the Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue. It's nothing crazy, but it is definitely a solid Air Jordan 1 colorway that if you like the Air Jordan 1, you should definitely go for. But now I would love to know your thoughts on the Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue and whether you're going for this shoe when it finally releases, hopefully on February 16th. So make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Apothecary's camo drop this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on apothecary.com. And I'll see you all in the next one. That was a mouthful. Whew.